What are the demands for identity? In terms of your customers, your partners, what are they looking for?
Yep.
How do they value that? And do they bring their own first-party data into that?
It's a great question. We're seeing more and more that customers want to be working with their own first-party data. And so what that really starts to bring up is PII and whether we work with PII or not. And so we've been working a lot to think about how we can work both with what we'll reference as third-party data, cookie data, the unknown data, as well as being able to work with first-party data. Because when you think about what a customer needs for overall data strategy, it is all different data points, not just any one specific form of data. So for us, the future of that means the Adobe Experience Platform. And the Adobe Experience Platform is about the normalization and ingestion of data, along with semantics and controls that allow for the labeling and the usage of data, as well as the democratization of data without the concerns of compliance. And it also has a very strong overlay of AI, right? So Adobe Sensei, which is Adobe's AI foundation, really starts to look at things like, what do you do with that identity? How do you look at further segmentation? How do you look at data science in a very deep and meaningful and broad kind of way?
So, yes, just a little bit more on Sensei and AI. We hear quite a lot about it. What do you think the promise is of AI for Adobe in particular?
Yeah, I think AI is super exciting, especially when you have a company that has 300 engineers just dedicated to AI, right? But also, there's a certain I'd say that there's a trustworthiness, right, with Adobe as a company, and I think that's important as we look at companies that we're working with in terms of the future of AI. What we've seen in data across the board is that the demand for data science is so high, and you just can't get enough of the workforce in place, right? Additionally, the speed of data is moving so fast that to be able to do this in what I'll call real time becomes almost meaningless for a customer, and AI allows us to move at that speed.
What's the purpose of identity as you've created it there at Adobe?
So I think for many customers, when we're looking at an overall great customer experience, if data is at the core and data is a strategy and identity is at the core, then it's really about how do you make for great experiences? How do you activate that identity so that you can have not only great advertising and marketing experiences, but also how you can personalize content experiences. And that's really ultimately what we think about when we think about a great customer experience.